Coucou mes puces! So today for a really special scent story time. This is actually my first high-end perfume, and it's where was that train of thought going? I think it's strange to me that I didn't start in chronological order of when I bought them, but this is one that brings me a lot of happiness, and it's one that I sort of unconsciously stumbled upon, and so we'll get to all that in a minute. But I will try to focus and start with sort of notes and descriptions and all that kind of good thing. So if you haven't read the title and you're just here because it's Scent Storytime Sunday and you're excited, this is Tonka Imperiale from Guerlain. Guerlain sells their perfumes, like the other line of their perfumes, everywhere, not everywhere, but more mainstream, so in Sephora's and at the airport and all that kind of stuff. This line that they sell, so the one in the clear bottles with the gold, I'm not sure if they have a name for them, but there's a set of these guys. These ones are only sold in select places, so I know in Canada I think there's only 2 or 3 retailers that carry them, so it's at the Holt Renfrew in Calgary, Toronto, and maybe in Vancouver. And then in the US I thought it would be just a select sort of in trying to find them, but I remember I found them on the Nordstrom website. Now whether or not they're in all Nordstrom stores, I don't know. But these ones, this line is just a little bit harder to track down. And the reason is they just don't make as many, and it's also at a higher price point. So I think this bottle itself was like $270, which I know the first time I mentioned that, people went crazy. And yeah, it's a splurge. It's really expensive, and it's a bottle that I really want to cherish, and I've already used more of it than I would care to, but it's so special and it means so much to me, and it was definitely a splurge product that is for me, and it's not going to be for everyone, and so just putting that out there. So I think that's why they only carry them in select retailers. Now, when you talk about what makes these guys so special, it's honestly, for me, you can talk all the PR that you want to talk at me about, but for me, why I love this bottle and why, despite the fact that my sister gives me these crazy looks when I tell her, the fact that I'll repurchase it, like she gives me crazy looks when I tell her I would repurchase it once I finish it. The reason I would is because it lasts on me until the next day. Like, I will spritz one spray on each wrist, and I will smell it the next day when I wake up. And not only that, like, it's a scent that has a lot of depth to it, a lot of different layers, and I get all those layers. And so, yes, it's more expensive, but with things that are less expensive, I'm spritzing all day, I don't get that layer, and so for me, I really love that about it. The other thing that I think is really neat is they won't skimp on the quality of the perfume itself just to make more of them. So I remember the lady, when she was selling it to me, she had sold me already, I'd paid whatever, so I feel like what she said is more genuine than if she was trying to convince me to buy it. But after I'd paid and we were talking more about it, she was saying that how when they'd sent her to training in Paris, she'd ask them, she's like, I have clients come to me all the time requesting more bottles, and we're out all the time and only have 2 or 3 bottles any given year, like, what's going on? And she's like, they gave me the most simple answer, and the answer was, well, this scent, for example, has Bulgarian rose, and this year the crop of Bulgarian rose that we had in our gardens was bad. And that's it. If there's not enough crop of great quality ingredients, they're just not going to make more. So I think that's really amazing and a testament to what you pay for. You pay for great quality, and you can definitely tell that with a product. I didn't really show you the packaging up close, did I? So it comes like so, in a very simple bottle with the Guerlain on the bottom, and then the top, and this is where I kick myself. It came with just a normal spritz top as well as this one. And I'm going to tell you why I kick myself. I want to say it was Holly that warned me about this top. She said, go back and put your twist screw-on top on it instead of this one, because you're going to lose a lot of perfume with this top. I had thrown away the box. It had gotten some water damage, so I'd thrown it away along with that other top. And when I went back to the counter to try to get a screw-on top, it was this whole argument and this fight, and like they made me think like I was a crazy person, and we've worked in fragrance. I didn't go to the same counter, it was just too far away, but I went to another Guerlain counter, and they went to the fragrance aisle, and these women are like, we've worked in fragrance 30 years, it's not a true problem. And I'm like, do you think I would make this story up to you? Like, I'm asking if you have something to help me. If you don't, that's fine, but don't make me feel like it was a whole thing. Anyways, so if you do pick it up, or if you pick up any fragrances that have this kind of like packaging to them, see if you can find just a screw, like a traditional pump top. It'll save you the heartache. So it's a pain in the butt. Try not to have that same pain in the butt. Learn from my mistakes. So yeah, that's my one sort of word of caution about that. Let's talk to you. I'm going to pull up the Fragrantia website and tell you what the actual notes that they talk about in the perfume. So the main accords, as it says on the website, are that it's aromatic, balsamic, sweet, almondy, and tobacco. And so obviously it's the Tonka Imperiale, so there's a lot of tonka bean flavors in it. I had to look up what a tonka bean was. It's like a black sort of kidney bean looking type of bean. Like it's a plant, but it has that beautiful muskiness that I really like. So this is a fragrance that was only introduced in 2010. Okay, so the line, remember I was telling you there's fragrances in the line. It's called L'Art et la Matière. That's the line of these perfumes from Guerlain that have like the gold on the side. And it's just saying that the key ingredient, like I had mentioned, is tonka, and it has rosemary as well, white spice, spices, white honey, vanilla, almond, woody notes, amber, and tobacco. And I can smell all those things in it, which is what makes it amazing. I love that you put it on, and the advice that she gave, which I definitely agree, is give it 20 minutes to settle. So try to put on your perfume a little bit before you leave, or if you're driving or commuting, by the time you get to where you're going, it'll have settled, and you just then get really sort of carried away by it. I love that it's one of those scents that if I'm talking, as you can see, I can talk with my hands, or I'm on the bus and I'm grabbing, you know, the beams on the bus to stay stabilized. I can speak today, I really can. I'll catch a whiff of it and it'll just transport me to a different place. So it's an absolutely beautiful, yeah, just a beautiful escape in that way. I don't even know where to start about how the story behind this perfume, other than when I wear it, I feel so sophisticated. Remember how I just a second ago told you I feel transported when I wear this scent because I'll catch a whiff of it on me? I feel transported to like this magical place. I am a huge Russian literature fan, and so Anna Karenina may be one of my favorite books of all time. And when I wear this scent, I feel like I'm at a ball with Anna, like in a giant dress with my hair all crazy done up. It's just so fancy and elegant and sophisticated and grown up, but in the most beautiful, polished, strong way. Like again, I am hand in hand and with Anna, and we're heading in there, and strong and confident and elegant, and it's just, that's the story that runs in my head anytime I catch a whiff of it. And it's one of those scents that a lot of people will comment on. My sister, now that she's more sort of in tune to the fact that I'm into scents, every time she'll see me when she hugs me, she's like, what are you wearing? And usually when she asks me what am I wearing with like a happy expression on her face, it's because I'm wearing this guy. And it's interesting because every time, she can never pinpoint it because there's so many different notes on it. So depending on how she gets a whiff of it, it seems like almost a completely different perfume, but it still has that Tonka Imperiale essence to it, which is amazing. And what else was I gonna say? I had something else to say, but I lost my train of thought. It's just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. There are no other words to it. I wish it came more affordably, because if it did, I would probably wear it more often. I get so scared, not so scared, but I'm just so conscious of the price tag, and so I want to wear it, obviously that's why you buy it, but I also don't want to wear it too much because I don't want to wear it down too quickly, and so I just wish it came at a more affordable price tag. Other than that, it is definitely an amazing scent, and I'm definitely hoping to sneak back to a Guerlain counter and smell some of the other ones in the line, because I'm sure they are just as phenomenal. So yeah, that's my little scent story time on this amazing luxury perfume. Let me know if you guys have tried it and what you think of it. If there are any similar scents that you really love, that we can help each other out in case someone needs a more affordable option. But yeah, the holidays are coming up. It's a great time to splurge on yourself or on someone else, and so I did want to talk about this great little great little perfume. I'm trying to find another word that I really enjoy. So that is it for my scent story time this Sunday evening, Sunday morning. I'm filming on an evening, but you'll probably see it anytime when you click into YouTube. So that is it. I'm going to do my 3 points of positivity, and then I will be done for the day. 3 points positivity. So my first is I visited Guru Emporium. There we go. It's a really cool store in London that carries, I think I was told it was the only store that carries makeup forever. I think that's what I heard, maybe. Anyways, it has a huge makeup forever section, which is by itself a reason to go if you want to look at any of those beautiful new eyeshadows that they came out with. Oh my gosh, I can speak today, right? And it also carries a great little indie brand. So it has Ben Nye, it has some Kryolan, it has a lot of sort of like Zuka cases. I think I saw some, was it velour lashes? It just has a lot of really great sort of makeup artist staples that even if you're not a makeup artist, you still want to try out some of these products. It's a great place to go. So I didn't actually haul anything, which I know is strange, but I think I was just overwhelmed by everything new. I made some mental like wish lists, and there's stuff that I want to go back for, like brush cleaner and all that kind of stuff, once I've used up some things that I have. So it was a great little find, and like super chill. Everyone that works there was like really nice and just chill, and it was nice to go explore something new. My second point of positivity is a great slice of pizza that I had at Whole Foods. It was in my vlog that I will link down below, but it was this gigantic piece of like intense American style pizza that I loved. So that made me really happy. And my third point of positivity is watching some Toddlers and Tiaras. It's one of my favorite trash TV shows, and they're just funny. Like I can't get over how funny they are. So that's definitely been making me smile. As always, please let me know what's been bringing a great big smile to your face. I want to send you guys so much love today. Thank you as always for being here, and I can never leave you without reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye guys.